Welcome back to the show, and you're about to meet our corporate game changer. Don't forget to join the conversation at the BWG Show on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Anne Okwuego is a director with PwC Nigeria. She is a biochemist by training, but is now an audit and accounting specialist with core expertise in IFRS. She has spent over 13 years solving financial and accounting problems, and we cannot wait to get details on her rise to the top of her profession. Welcome to the show with me, Anne Okwuego. Yeah. So good to have you on the show. Please have a seat. Yeah. Hi, Anne. How are you? You look good.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, first question I have to ask you, because I think the journey from biochemistry to accounting is a really long one. When you were studying biochemistry in Abia State University, was the plan to just finish that degree and then put it aside, or you actually finished and planned to practice as a biochemist? How did that journey progress into accounting?
Okay. So the journey was supposed to continue with medicine.
Oh, you're one of them.
Yes,
I'll study science because when I'm done, I'll study medicine. I see.
And then somehow, at the end of that line, I thought I wasn't going to go ahead with medicine. And so it was more getting to the mainstream and just getting something to do. And then I noticed PwC, the staff, there's just something about them. There's this finesse. There's just something beautiful about them. You know, they always radiated confidence. And I just said to myself, I want to be where these people are.
Okay.
So I was actually inspired by the people in PwC to look more.
Okay, so then what steps did you take to achieve your dreams then?
Also, I then had to write the test. I wasn't an accountant until
So did you walk up to the company, or how did you navigate that? Like seeing someone, oh, I want to be like you. So what were the steps?
I sent my CVs in.
Okay.
So every time I met any one of them, I would send my CVs in.
Okay.
And then I just basically kept applying until I got called for the exams and ran through with the interviews. And I just knew it was my job.
Oh, yay. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
And interestingly, it's apparently yours because you've worked there for over 13 years. That's where you've spent... you've practically spent your whole career, you know, in that organization. I mean, it could be a pro, and there's pros to that and there's cons to that. Because I know what I've heard people say about staying in an organization is, oh, you know, to rise, you know, to rise in your career, you have to change jobs. What's your take to that? There must have been things you've done to make sure you're still rising, despite the fact that you're not jumping ship from time to time. So tell us about that. I'm sure someone can learn something from that.
I think it's just different strokes and finding out what works best for you.
Okay.
Someone once said to me, Anne, you're a very restless spirit. I just feel you're just going to keep jumping and jumping. And I think he looks at me every now and then and goes, I'm surprised you're still with PwC. So I just say it depends on the person. And it's a fantastic environment where you will definitely grow. Once you have an excellent spirit, you're putting your heart to work, there's that opportunity. I think that's what sets us apart. You will definitely keep growing. And the more you grow, the more you're motivated to move. Okay. So I'll just say people need to find what works for them.
Yeah.
For some other people, it could be just jumping out and just moving. So
what you're saying is, you know, either way works. For you, it's staying in a place and just rising through the ranks. Amazing, amazing. So what kind of boss are you, though? Because you look really gentle. In fact, I'm thinking, okay, is she as experienced as I read that, you know, that she is? A director, I mean, after being a director, that's partner. Like, you're at the peak of your career. What kind of boss are you? Are you the walk till you finish the task, whatever time you finish, just make sure you turn it in? Or are you, you know what, within the, you know, time frame, say 8 to 5, that within that time you have to finish the task because you must not, you know, spend any extra time within this space? Because everybody, like you said, is different strokes. Everybody, what kind of boss are you? Everybody has their different style.
Yeah. So I think the best part about being a boss is you being able to pick and choose what works. And understanding your team as well. So there are certain team members that you have to go like, you have to finish this before you leave.
Okay.
While there are certain team members, you know that even if they're not there, they're going to get the work done. So you're not too, you have to be under my nose.
Okay.
And I mean, the environment where we work is one where we encourage a lot of flexibility.
So that helps.
That helps. Yeah,
That helps. Obviously, you work with a lot of people because you said your team is 40 man
about 40,
team.
But then that's just my team.
Just
so
your
I work
IFRS
across,
team, I understand. And you still, relate and work with people from other units.
Oh, yes.
What kind of people do you like to work with? Tell me, what are the 3-4 traits you see and you're like, I want you on my team?
So I like people who have that can-do spirit. They don't see an impossibility. You're talking about an idea and they already can see a way to make it work.
Okay.
I don't like to work with people who already have
They have reasons why it cannot work.
So give it a try, give it your go. Who knows, it just might come out well. So I like to work with people who have a can-do spirit. I like to work with people who are opinionated. I just need you to have an opinion. Yes. I don't want you to, just dance around the bush. Be comfortable giving your opinion. It doesn't have to be what I accept eventually, but I want to hear it all the same. So that's the second one. Honesty for me.
Okay, integrity.
Integrity, honesty. It's very key. I need to be able to trust you. So your yes is your yes, your no is your no. You can't make it because of that. I understand it's true. And then, it does help me build trust. And once you trust your team, it's easier to work.
So, a team member is thrown in your team. I say thrown because a lot of times you don't get to choose.
Yeah.
People are allocated to you, new hires who work with them. And then you find that this person just always has excuses, reasons not to do stuff. How do you remedy that?
I would sit the person down and have some very frank heart-to-heart talk.
Heart-to-heart.
Yes. Sometimes some people don't know the effect their behavior is having on their careers and on the rest of the team. And the problem with leaving such people the way they are is it becomes infectious. So you just need to fix it. So I would sit the person down and I would lay the rules straight. And try to find out what exactly is going on.
The reason, right?
Because sometimes there's something causing it. There just might be real problems causing it. So I'll try to drill down, find out what exactly is going on. And if it turns out there's a problem that needs to be solved, I would pull in any resource I need to be able to fix that problem such that the person can excel.
Interesting. So what would you say has helped you rise within your organization? Like I said earlier, you've worked in one place for over a decade.
Almost like fixed asset.
For over a decade. Obviously, you must know something about staying in the same place. It's almost like marriage, because you know how to manage your boss. You know how to manage your system, your organization. So teach us, how do we stay in a place and still shine, rise, and keep getting promoted?
So I'd say the longer you stay in a place, as part of being human, you just need to be able to adapt, right? And once you have that underlying ability to adapt, you can fit in anywhere.
Adapt to who? To what?
So adapt to your environment. You know what the environment needs, you give it to it. You know what the people around you need, you give it to them. You know what you need, you give it to yourself. So I would say hard work. For you to stay that long and keep rising, you have to be hardworking. Because there's a lot of people coming in and going out. You just have to, there's a lot of competition. So there's a lot of hard work. Knowledge. So you have to stay abreast of everything that is going on around you. You don't put yourself out as an expert in a field and you hardly know anything about it. You have to be able to speak to that particular field. I would also say attention to detail. If you are a consultant, you're an audit specialist, an accounting specialist, you need to be able to see underneath the lines and tell when something doesn't look
fishy.
Exactly, something doesn't look quite right, and then be able to fix it. So,
okay, you say something but quite important, staying abreast. With things happening and evolving in your space. How do you stay abreast? What are the practical things you do?
So I read a lot of books.
Okay.
Accounting topics. I'm a chartered accountant with ACCA, so I'm registered. I get a lot of members.
Okay.
Subscription, write-ups and stuff. I read a lot of journals.
Okay.
I look at the IFRS.org website, which is sponsored by the accounting body that writes the IFRSs. I attend trainings.
A lot?
A lot of trainings.
Really?
I attend a lot of trainings.
Okay.
Yes.
But how many trainings in a year?
At least 8 trainings.
Oh, wow. In a year.
At
Amazing. And what's your take on amassing degrees?
Just amassing degrees.
Okay, I say amassing because we live in a society where people just love to have degrees. Some for the right reason, some for the wrong reason. What's your approach or your perspective to getting a degree? Because you've got certifications from what I see.
Have. Yes,
so is that your preferred route?
So for degrees, after you've had the first one, I would say go with your passion. If you're not passionate about being something, why do you just want to grab that
Get an extra degree in
So
it.
that's my own take.
I agree.
So I see people doing all sorts, right? More because that seems to be the trend. And then they get these degrees and they just put them aside. They don't work with them. It doesn't add more. I'm fine with you doing anything at the first level.
Yes.
In our time, in those days, really.
Even now.
In those days, your parents would probably just choose for you. So you probably didn't have a lot of control around that first degree. But after that, I would say it needs to be driven by your passion.
Yes.
Yeah.
I totally agree. And I think that is so strong.
Yeah.
The fact that, yes, it's okay to have a first degree in anything, but anything after a first degree, sit down and ask yourself, where do I see myself in 10 years?
Exactly.
Where do I see myself in 5 years?
Exactly.
And
How
you know,
does
tailor the degrees, the certifications, everything in line with that. Thank you, Anne.
You're very welcome.
It's been amazing chatting with you.
Thank you.
So it's been great chatting with Anne. I've learned a whole lot. Definitely taking note of my passion and making sure that the steps I take and the decisions I make are in line with where I plan to see myself. When we return, it will be time for you know what. We'll get binging and it will be a lot of culture, games and food and you know what. See you when I get back. Urhobo Wado!
Hey!
Lagos Wado!
Hey!
Nigeria Wado!
Hey!
Kano Wado!
Hey!
You are welcome to this segment of Binging With Gamechangers. That was a celebration dance from the Urhobo tribe of Delta State in Nigeria, and I think that was scintillated. As you know, we'll be exploring dishes from them, and I think you should just follow me. Hi, Sam Dandy.
Hi.
I love how you just always have a beautiful way of combining the sneakers with the amazing African fashion. You look dapper.
Thank you. Call it millennial.
Oh.
Right, come along. We have Chef Edna here.
Hi,
How are you
Chef
doing?
Edna.
I'm good. You
Nice
look
to see you.
beautiful.
Thank you.
So today we're having the famous starch and banga soup.
Wow,
I
this
know.
is it. I've always heard about it.
And I haven't tasted. Let's dig
So
deep.
this your first?
First time.
Yeah, so tell us about it.
Okay, so this is banga, the famous banga and starch.
Okay.
And banga soup is made from the palm fruit.
Okay.
So this is the palm fruit. You cook, get it
cooked.
tender. No, this is not. This is raw.
Okay.
Okay, so
Boil
they
it.
cook this.
You need to cook it and
Is that the
extract
result
it.
when you cook it?
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of work goes into that.
So when it's cooked, they sieve
You need
it.
to extract it.
Yeah.
You either pound it or you use your hands in it.
Wow, that's a lot.
How long does that take?
Probably you cook for about 30 minutes. So give or take about 45
Okay, fair
to
enough.
1 hour.
Oh, wow.
Okay, and then what happens?
So that's the major work. So this is what we really cook with.
Yeah.
This is the base of the soup.
Okay.
So with this, you have the spices. With banga soup, really is the spices, you know. It brings out that earthy flavor, you know.
Can I taste already?
Oh, please do.
That's
please
our favorite
do.
part.
All right. So, starch. Why do they call it starch though?
Because it's starch.
No wonder she said we're going to struggle with using
yeah, there's something about
I
it.
think
It's
I'm
quite-
going
So
to
you
get
need to-
dirty and use my hands.
But
Oh, wow.
she's doing a
It's-
she's
there's
doing a good
something
job.
very.
Wow.
Yeah, here that's how
This
they
is
eat it.
harder. Let's be
You
honest.
go this way. You go this way.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
This is sweet. No, I have to take another one.
Tastes like pepper soup.
No, so the soup is so. There's something sweet about it.
Yes, and this is it.
What is that? Is that what makes it sweet?
The banga stick. So it's called liquor rice in English. It has the sweet flavor. Actually, they use it for candy.
Oh, wow.
Candy.
Yes, and
Okay.
it's very, very healthy. Very healthy.
Okay, what does it do to the body?
Well, it's an antioxidant.
Oh, okay.
It helps with tooth decay. Good for the tummy.
I like
Wow, I could eat this all day.
that. Really nice. I like that you paired
Urhobo, I'm relocating. Wow. I want to eat starch and banga every day now. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes,
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
As you know, on this segment, we always meet good people. Good people are people changing their community one person at a time. Today, we have a good person here with us. Welcome to the show with me, Onome Majaro. So nice to meet you, Onome. Please join me. You look stunning, Onome.
Thank you.
So Onome is the founder of the Onome Akinlolu-Majaro Foundation.
Yes.
Tell us what you do.
OAM Foundation was founded in 2015 to create awareness on albinism, to clarify the myths, and to generally make the lifestyle and well-being of albinos easier.
And how do you achieve that, though?
For now, we're self-funded.
No, I mean, how do you go about raising this awareness? Is it meetings? What exactly do
We
you do?
basically do online campaigns. We have events, and then we do online campaigns.
Okay.
Basically to talk about albinism.
So basically, you have a community.
Yes.
Okay. Sam Dandy, I'm sure you have questions, obviously.
Yes. How do you address, so if someone comes and says they have certain issues, like a student in school, so usually what are some of the advices you give to give them, increase your self-esteem?
Yeah.
You know, because I know it's particular among younger people.
Yes, but then I would advise you to be comfortable in your skin.
Right.
If you have issues with the board, for example, I would advise you to talk to your teacher or talk to like the principal or the owner of the school and explain to them that you cannot see the board.
Okay.
Just so that it can make your life a little bit easier. And if it's something on self-esteem, I would just tell you that, listen, you need to love yourself.
Right.
And you need to surround yourself with people that love and respect you.
I like
really.
that.
Onome, we were chatting before the show, and I know you're married to a very dashing young man. Obviously, she says she is. From what I gather, you've kind of risen above the stereotype and challenges that albinos face.
Yeah.
How were you able to overcome that?
Oh my God, I feel like it's thanks to my family, my mom especially. My mom loves me. She took her time with me. Growing up, funny enough, my mom would call me all the names in the book. She'll call me Afi, Yellow
Is she an albino
Pepper.
herself?
No, she's that kid. She'll call me Yellow Pepper. She'll ask me, can you see? She'll call me, she would just call me all the names that you would call a person living with albinism.
Right.
And then she would explain to me that I'm calling you these names so that if you're walking on the road and somebody goes, albino, can you see? You won't be offended.
That's a mom. That's a mom. That's a mom.
Yeah.
That's
So
very
that
good.
really helped. My mom helped me with my self-esteem. I remember a while back, yes, really long time ago, someone was trying to ask me out and I said no. And then he told me that I'm doing a favor.
Oh my gosh.
And that really got to me. And then my mom would be like, but look at yourself. You're beautiful. You're smart. You have a degree.
Right.
Your skin is amazing.
Perfect.
Anybody that loves you for you is who you should be with. Don't do anything out of pity. Do not settle. You will find the one.
And you found the one because your husband is black, African. It's amazing that you brought someone from your team, from your community. There's Rachel Adebisi here with us.
Yes.
I guess she wants to tell us something, how this has benefited her. Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
You want to tell us what the community is like and what it's done for you?
Well, actually, OAM Foundation, my name is Rachel Adebisi, first of all. About 3 years ago, close to 3 years now, I actually benefited from the OAM Empowerment Program. I'm a baker. I bake, and from there, I'm an employed baker, yeah, from there.
So what has the foundation, what has it done for you?
Yeah, through the foundation, I got to be a baker.
Oh.
They
really?
empowered me, yeah.
Oh, wow.
You trained her?
No.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. And obviously you've made friends, I believe. That's what it looks like.
Yes.
It's like you guys are almost even looking alike. Like there's a lot of swag, sass
She's
going
not
on.
my sister.
Amazing. And you know, I think that's really what we just need. You know, if one is born with, you know, born this way, you know, I think at the end of the day, if there's people like you around you and showing you that I can, you know, I'm as normal as you can live a normal life. I think you will be normal, and I think that's what you're doing.
Yes.
I believe so.
That's what we're trying to do.
That's what you're trying to do. So, about how many people have you got in your community?
Ooh. I think we have a database of over 400 PwCs.
Wow. Wow, and when is your next event?
In January.
What kind of, what are your events like?
We are presently working on a documentary.
Okay.
So we're going to like
Launch it.
Yes.
Yay, you're doing big things,
That's
girl.
exciting.
Well done. It was so nice chatting with you.
Thank you for
being,
having
yeah, thank you for being a good person and looking out for the other. You're amazing.
Thank you.
I know good people. Do you know good people? If there's anyone in your community affecting and changing the life of 1, 2, 3 people, do let us know. Hit us up on our social media at the BWG Show. And you just never know, they might be here next time chatting with me. When we return, it will be game time and I cannot wait. See you when I get back. Welcome back to the show, and it's game time, people! So Anne called me in for a meeting, and we both unanimously agreed that I was the stronger and taller candidate of the both of us, and she thought I was the best one to go against Tubaba. What do you think? Let's go and find out. Hi, Tubaba.
Ade.
You're in trouble, man.
Ade, what's
I'm
up?
here. It's you and I.
It's me and you right now, man.
Yeah, and it's the ring toss game.
Oh, okay.
So we just have to toss, and whoever has the highest number of rings hanging is
Okay.
the winner.
No problem.
I'm
man.
taking you down, boy.
I'm game.
Give me your trash talk. Are you winning or not?
Oh, boy, they do these things those days for bazaar, for church those days.
Okie dokes, let's go then. 1, 2,
Okay.
3, go. Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Yo. Help. Why?
come on.
No. Oh no.
What the? See this thing. Ojoro there for this thing. Ay, ay,
Oh my God! I'm too painful! Two Baba one, yes. That's why he's the Baba. How can I mean, are we age mates?
Thank you. Thank you.
There's no way I would have won. Like, he's my senior in every way. It would be disrespectful if I had won,
Oh, so
right?
you let me win.
Yes, it would have been disrespectful. It would have been disrespectful. So
I like that.
congratulations.
You give yourself soft landing. It's okay.
Yes, it's very
It's okay,
important.
no problem.
Congratulations, and thank you so much for being amazing.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for being a
I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for being so humble still and approachable and consistent. We love you. Nigeria loves
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank you
that.
so much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of Binging with Gamechangers. It was fun, and so much fun. I'll be joining the gym right after this. I need to strengthen the muscles so I can throw harder, you know. But it's been so full of knowledge. I'm inspired. I want to do more, be more, and just impact my nation for good. Thank you so much for watching. Until you see me again, don't stop being the best in whatever space you find yourself. Bye.